don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering talent, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. Provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power365.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sport Hour, the midweek edition. My name is James Udowaduro Timiaremo. And hooray! I'm happy to tell you that from now henceforth, we're good to go on our Facebook page. We're good to stream our shows live. So definitely, Power365 FM is back on Facebook Live. Don't forget, the platform to like and follow is Power FM Live. Power FM Live on Facebook. Please don't forget to share the link, share our videos, like them, don't be stingy. Even though some leagues are on hold, NPFL will still hold this weekend, talking about the match day 12 on Sunday. And you know, Nigeria will play tomorrow, Thursday, the 14th of November. Get to that part, but let's start with MPFL. Academic urge the club fans to continue to support the team in peace and respect. Academic Warriors with peace and respect. The Ali Zubairu side surrendered their unbeaten run in the league with a 3-0 thumping against Shooting Stars last weekend. The Academic Warriors occupy 7th position on the league table with 16 points. But no one could have thought the Academic Warriors, after coming from NNL, will go unbeaten in 10 games before losing to the Ole Warriors over the weekend. Alright, that might be all for MPFL. Now let's talk about the team news, especially the national team news. For the qualifiers, the AFCON qualifiers, the Cheetahs of Benin Republic are facing a major injury crisis ahead of their 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers against Nigeria and Libya. Reliable defenders Cedric Otunji and Oliver Verdon were ruled out of the games earlier this week. Also, midfielder Matteo Alvinvi and left back David Kiki will also now miss the games, according to Jos Beninos. Alimvi picked up an injury while in action for Swedish side Bateras last weekend and will stay at the club for treatment. Kiki, who recently returned to training after a 2-month injury layoff, is not ready for action yet. Ed is calling up replacement for the cottage. The Cheetahs will host the Super Eagles on Thursday, which is tomorrow, and they will travel to Libya next week. They will travel back to Nigeria next week to Libya. Benin Republic head coach Gennaro has expressed disappointment with the absence of some of his key players for the upcoming 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers against Nigeria and Libya. We are missing key players, but we will do without them. In the Axis, we would have liked to have Cedric and Olivia with us, but they are not here. The Cheetahs currently occupy second position in Group B table with 6 points from 4 games. They will host the Super Eagles in a West African derby at the Felix Offet-Boigny Stadium in Abidjan tomorrow. Benin Republic's last qualifying game against Libya will hold 4 days later. William Trist Ekong, born in Harlem, originally hails from, according to the former Watford star. He made the decision after a telephone conversation with late former Super Eagles coach Stephen Keshi, who was coaching the team at that particular time. The 31-year-old played in friendly matches for country of birth at under-19 and under-20 level before taking the opportunity to represent Nigeria. Following discussions with Keshi, asking why he chose Nigeria over the Netherlands, Trist Ekong said on the latest episode of the Sport After Party podcast, "I had the decision quite early in my career. I was 20 at the time. I just finished my breakthrough season in Netherlands. First year of playing probably 30 plus games in a really particular time. The ex-captain and ex-player, so I was quite blown away when he called me." Talking about Stevie Keshi being the ex-captain at a particular time. So just at the start of the season, had played for the Dutch under-19 and under-20 squad. But there was no real perspective yet for the to make some changes there. And taking the opportunity, which then in turn will give me more perspective for my club. So I kind of made that decision thinking about all those players at their camp in Amar. Aside from the gangly striker, the other 22 players took part in their first training session on Tuesday as the team intensified training for a potentially explosive encounter with neighbors Benin. Well, according to the interim coach Austin Iguafon, he said, "We have 22 players with only one person to join the team in the early hours on Wednesday, which was supposed to be today. Team up with the remaining player." Well, it has been a particularly nice atmosphere here in Abidjan, and we are very positive going into the first come. Goalkeeper Maso Basogi, defenders Gabriel Osho and Bruno Oyema Echi, midfielders Fisayo Dele Bashiro Frank Oyeka and Rafael Oyedika, with forward Moses Simon, Samuel Chukwueze were the early birds before being joined by Maduka Okoye, Wilfred Indidi Kelechi Iyanacho on Monday. 11 players arrived at the camp on Tuesday morning. They are Lukman, defenders talking about Bright Osayi Samuel, Ola Oluwa Aina, Victor Collins, Calvin Bassey, with midfielders following the defenders talking about Alexander Iwobi, Al-Azan Yusuf, Abdullahi, and Jama-based forward Victor Boniface. Well, this set of players were later joined in the day by South Africa-based goalkeeper Stanley Iwabali. Nigeria are currently top of Group D with 10 points, and a win will guarantee them a spot in the next AFCON in Morocco, with a game to spare against Rwanda on Monday. However, William Trist Ekong admitted that the clash with the Cheetahs will be tough, having defeated the Super Eagles. He said the stadium is a familiar one for us, and we have good memories from the AFCON. We will rather focus on the positive results we've taken away from here and work hard for another good day in the office tomorrow. It is not going to be an easy game because the Beninese are also chasing a ticket to the final tournament. However, our objective is clear: 3 points on the night. Well, Senegalese official Saheed, who was in charge when the Super Eagles defeated Angola 1-0 at the same venue in a quarter-final match of the Africa Cup of Nations final, has been selected by CAF as the referee for the encounter. He will be supported by compatriot Jubri Kamara as assistant 1, then Noah Bangura assistant 2, and El Hadji Amadou, 4th official. Ivorian official, talking about Rene Williams, will be the commissioner, talking about the match commissioner. Why Angolan Inacio Manuel Canido will be the referee assessor. Alright, back to the Cheetahs talk. But the Republic coach Ganara has urged his players to put behind them the 3-0 defeat to Nigeria in Uyo. They are preparatory to Thursday's 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying Group D fixture at the State Felix Houphouët-Boigny in the city of Abidjan in Cote d'Ivoire. The German tactician who guided the Super Eagles to the 2019 AFCON and 2018 World Cup is banking on his side's impressive home record at their adopted Ivorian home ground, where they recorded a shock 2-1 win. Approach this match with togetherness because we need a good result. Because according to Genara, while the Cheetahs, who sit second in Group D with 6 points, must secure positive results against Nigeria and Libya to sustain their qualification hopes, with Rwanda just a point behind in third place. Meanwhile, the Super Eagles, who top the group with 10 points, need just a point from their remaining 2 games to join already qualified nations like Morocco, Algeria, Angola, DR Congo, Egypt, Senegal, Burkina Faso, and Cameroon at next year's tournament in Morocco. Despite the daunting task ahead, Roa praised Nigeria's attacking talent, particularly the likes of Victor Osimhen and Moses Simons. They were not left out for praises as well. According to him, he says, "For me, Lukman is the best one in Africa to win the Golden Award for the Footballer of the Year. He's a fantastic player, but I hope he will not score against us like he did in the last game in Uyo." Super Eagles caretaker coach Austin Eguafon has named a strong 23-man squad for the double-header against Benin Republic and Rwanda, with the former striker Victor Osimhen returning after missing the previous fixture through injury. Nigeria were awarded 3 points and 3 goals by CAF's disciplinary committee for the botched game against Libya. Let's talk about that particular game. Well, as the Super Eagles prepare to take on Benin Republic and Rwanda in the final phase of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualification series, interim coach Austin Eguafon will be relying on the searing form of his frontmen Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface, and Ademola Lookman, who have been consistently among the goals for their European clubs since the start of this season, the 2024-2025 season. Our strikers have been in the best form of their lives and will be expected to prove their mettle against the Cheetahs at the State Felix Houphouët-Boigny in Abidjan tomorrow, and the Amavubi at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo on Monday. Well, the 3 players already have 34 goal contributions, combined with more than half of the season still to play, coincidentally on 8 goals apiece. Lukman is enjoying his best moment in front of goal and is in the running to dethrone compatriot Osimhen as CAF Best Player of the Year. He enjoyed a near perfect 2023-2024 campaign, and the current season even better, with the player having found the back of the net on 8 occasions, providing 5 assists of the season due to future uncertainties at Napoli. Victor Osimhen has entrenched his name as one of the best strikers in modern day football. Since joining Galatasaray on a season-long loan on the last day of the transfer window, the former Lille striker has settled in nicely, with his goals and general team play making him the fans' favourite. With 8 goals and 4 assists in 9 appearances, Napoli's €130 million price tag on the 25-year-old is more than justified. Well, as at the moment, no other country in the world boasts such an intimidating attack, and Arsene Guafon will be looking to terrorize the cheetahs in Ivory Coast and devour the Amavubi in Uyo to send a message to the rest of Africa. These are sent shivers down the spine of Benin Republic coach and former Super Eagles handler Genaro, who has expressed his fears ahead of Thursday's face-off. Coincidentally, both Lukman and Victor Osimhen were on target the last time Nigeria and Benin Republic squared off in the reverse fixture in July, when the 3-time African champions defeated the neighbors 3-0 in Uyo. The fixture will also provide Boniface the opportunity to end his international goal drought. Nigeria are top of Group D with 10 points, and a win will guarantee them a spot at the next AFCON finals in Morocco, rendering the result of Monday's game against Rwanda irrelevant. We're done with the national team news. Champions can afford €75 million buyout clause in Osimhen's contract in September. The striker has registered 8 goals and 4 assists in 9 appearances across all competitions for Okan Brookside. Osai Samuel is targeting a return to England with Aston Villa, Crystal Palace and Everton keen on his services. The Nigerian is into the final month of his contract with Turkish Super League club Fenerbahce. The 26 years old is demanding a pay rise to sign a contract extension with the Yellow Canaries. The defender is highly regarded in England in January 2020. An attempt to sign Victor Osimhen on a permanent transfer by offering cash plus player for the striker. According to report from Turkey, Galatasaray will offer cash plus Davinson Sanchez or Baris Apayema or Yunus Akun for the forward for the Nigerian striker next summer. Premier League giant England-born defender Gabriel Osho is ready to give everything. According to Osho himself, he says, "I'll give everything for Nigeria." Well, the England-born defender says he is ready to give everything to play for Nigeria as he prepares to make his debut for the Super Eagles. The Super Eagles are set to play Benin Republic and Rwanda in the final phase of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier, and that's not in news anymore. The auxiliary defender, among the 23 players invited for both games, the 26-year-old was among the early arrivals in camp, underscoring his eagerness to make his international debut for Nigeria. Ocho was initially named for the Super Eagles squad earlier in the year by former Nigeria coach Finidi George, but he was forced to withdraw due to injury. In line for his first appearance for Nigeria, defender faces competition from mainstay Gavi Bassi and William Trustekong, as well as fellow new invitee Victor Collins. He said he was ready to give everything for the Nigerian shirt, admitting a glut of talent in the country. According to him, he says, I've been invited before, but I couldn't come because of injury and one or two other things. But when this time came, everything kind of aligned, and I'm so grateful to God. But the time has finally come, and I could join up with the team. I will work as hard as I can, and I think that is what the fans are going to expect from every single player here. Everyone has done enough to be here, but it's just going to be the work ethic, and I want to work hard and do everything I can for this shot. Look at the front line. You see the names, the players here, and those that couldn't be selected in the squad this time. This country is full of talented players. It is very competitive to get caught up. It is a great honor for me because I know there are so many other great players from the country that are not here. That was according to Gabriel Osho. Nigeria take on Benin Republic in their first game on Thursday at the Felix Ofet-Boigny Stadium. Before facing Rwanda in the final game 4 days later at the Gospel Coach, who finished 14th in the 2024 Ballon d'Or rankings, told the BBC that he has developed more confidence in his ability to assist them. In the past 2 years, I believe I have been able to take my game to a new level and showed that on a new consistent basis. That was according to Ademola Lookman. The winger's remarkable season peaked when he netted a historic hat-trick in Atalanta's 3-0 victory over Bayer Leverkusen in the Europa League final in May. Personal time with PSG in the summer transfer window before Atalanta blocked the mirror. Well, his continued impressive performance have made him a strong contender for the CAF Men's Player of the Year award and will possibly succeed Nigeria's teammate Victor Osimhen at the next CAF award. Of the local news, let's talk about other sports. Talking about other sports, let's talk about champion Tyson has backed Tyson Fury to defeat Anthony Joshua in their potential mega fight, citing the British Nigerian's telegraph punches as a recipe for disaster against the GWBC and IBF titles during his illustrious career. Praised Joshua's power for quest masterful punches, but you can see his punches coming. He telegraphs his punches, and that's just a recipe for a disaster. You are fighting Tyson Fury and you are telegraphing your punches to a guy who's 6 feet 7 inches. Come on. Instead, favoring Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Andy Ruiz Jr., Vasyl Lomachenko, and Gervonta Davis. While current undisputed champion Alexander Usyk is another notable omission. Well, a showdown between Fury and Anthony Joshua could materialize depending on the outcome of Fury's rematch with Usyk next month, with both Britons coming off losses in their last. But tennis in a jiffy. Talking about tennis. well, ladies and gentlemen, on one reason or the other, we have to call it a day here. We're so sorry. Yeah, it's almost time. For one reason or the other, I have to quit the show. Okay, join me tomorrow. Don't forget to stream us live, to watch us live rather now. Our Facebook page, Power FM Live. Share our videos and like the video. Thank you so much. My name is James Entertainment. Thank you. Au revoir.